Hey guys, I just wanted to follow up on a video I made earlier showing you the markers that I picked up at Tuesday morning, which are basically these markers that say Firefly, and they're alcohol ink markers. I hadn't gotten this set the first time I went. They had a few other sets of colors, and they were $9.99 for 12. The big set is basically 20 bucks, $19.99 for 24. But in the meantime, I don't know, I looked to see about Firefly. I'm like, what are these, pens about? I kind of want to get some more information. So as I was looking them up, I thought maybe Amazon might have them. They don't, but Amazon had other pens that look just exactly the same and way cheaper. So these are 10 bucks. So you see here, that's 10, 20, 30, 40, plus this guy, that's 20, that's 60 bucks, right? But, I have, what do I have? 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, 72 markers here. So they're less than $1 a marker, right? But some of these colors do repeat. So like this is all reds, but some of these colors are in this bigger kit. So if you only have 20 bucks, or so, I would say get the big kit because it comes with plenty of shader colors and, warm grays and just a lot of different tones. But anyway, so as I was looking on Amazon, like I said, there's tons of companies. Oh, actually, I have another set. Ooh, okay, another 12. So how many is that? I said 80 something. So add another 12 to that. So this is all a black set, but it's black and grays, right? Which are boring, but you need them, So there I have that. So today, I got this in the mail from Amazon. I think they were 25 and change. They had a 5% off coupon, so I used that, even though, it's 5%. It was just like another buck or so off. But what's weird is it came in its envelope. How Amazon sends like a bubble envelope, and it was just like this. I'm like, how? Well, it was closed, but I'll show this to you. So it was zipped up, but I'm like, how do you know that these are fresh or that someone didn't use them and return them because they didn't like, I don't know. So that kind of bothered me. It just has a little tag on top, but I just thought that was weird. And anyway, so these end up being Shuttle art. Now, if you go on Amazon, you'll find the exact same markers, and then they go as Artify, what's it, Stylefile, some weird names that don't make any sense. That's just like letters, like something chew, I don't know, it's just weird. But they're literally the exact same flippin' marker, okay? So it's kind of like a triangle shape. Miranda Lou. Sorry, guys. I told him, go ahead and talk, do whatever you're doing, because I'm going to make a quick video, but don't fight with each other. And she's just talking kind of loud. So this one is called Chestnut Brown, let's say, but you see it's exactly the same as, let's say, I don't think I have another Chestnut Brown, I don't, but in the other kits, but I mean, it's exactly the same marker. They have a little different design or words here. They both have the broad tip. I don't know if I showed that before. So, like a sketch marker tip. Well, sketch mean like a poster. And then on the other side, they both have the fine tip. Okay. And I always end up using the fine tip, really. And these, like I said, were just under 25 bucks. And there are 50 of them, and they came with a blender, which is basically your colorless blender. But when they arrived, like I said, it wasn't really closed up or anything other than being zipped, and they were just a big mess. So I tried to arrange them in a way that makes sense. Like these are kind of like skin tones, browns, grays. Started trying to get in the orange and yellow colors. I don't know, this pink came over here, but it should be over here. It was just a mess. Like this bag is a huge mess. So when you go look for them, you're gonna look for your colors. But so there's that. Super inexpensive. I mean, obviously, for the price of what, 12, 24, 36. Plus another pack, this would be 40 bucks here, right? I have 48 pens, but here it was 51 pens, one being the colorless blender, and it was just under 25 bucks. So this is a better value. They do have bigger sets of like 80, 88, 60 something. So there's different sets, different values, different prices. People say buy it on Amazon Day. I don't know when Amazon Day is, and they're even cheaper. So there's that. I just wanted to kind of go over that with you guys. I don't know if I'm going to keep all these from Tuesday morning, because now that I think about it, I mean, that is a lot of money when I can just buy a bigger set of these guys, right, if I wanted to. But anyway, what I wanted to show you is that I was thinking about, I'm like, how am I going to arrange these or know to use them or which colors to use? The colors that are on here are pretty accurate. I know with Spectrum Noir a lot of times. Sorry, guys. What I did is I went online. I'm like, oh, I doubt anybody took the time to make a color chart for these guys, right? And they didn't, but it was another person like me saying, hey, where can I get like a color chart for this? I can kind of start coloring it in. I guess you can make your own. I just don't know what all they have. I know they have warm grays, and then some colors are just names, so I wouldn't know how to set it up. So I thought maybe just an empty chart and just make your little boxes and color them. But somebody had said that these markers are very similar to Touch Twin markers, I guess, maybe by the colors. So this person made this chart for a Stylefile marker, which is basically still like these guys, but it's a Stylefile brand, I guess. So what I was trying to say is that the colors are very similar to what is on the lid, the coloring. So that's good. So this one says pastel yellow, and I think there's a pastel yellow on here. So what I did is I kind of read over the colors, and I'm like, I remember seeing a color name like that. So this is pretty close. And normally I would print this on paper like this, my thicker Nina paper, but I just wanted to print it real quick because a part of it didn't even print out. I just wanted to make sure it was going to be okay. So I have pastel yellow over here. Oopsie. Down in this corner, pastel yellow. And it's number 37 on this marker. It's number 156 if you were using, I guess, a different type. But I'm going to just color that. And that's it. So that one is swatched. The next one I have is Melon Yellow, and I don't believe... Oh no, this was. There's another yellow one I have in this kit that I don't remember seeing the name here, but at the same time, these are kind of funny, so maybe it is on here. I just overlooked it. These markers do have a little gray band. That's the fine side, so you don't have to kind of keep thinking about it whenever you go to open it. There's another, ooh, broadside for Melon Yellow. So I am going to go through, I guess Melon Yellow. It's the one above the word. So pretty. I'm just going to go through and swatch these markers, because otherwise I have no idea what I'm looking at or what I'm trying to use. Now the ones at Tuesday Morning, I will give them that this case is much better obviously than that bag, and it has even a grid down here, so they're not just going to fall around on each other. You see that? It keeps them nice and awesome, and then you just kind of leave it laying down. I would leave these laying down wherever you store them, because you want your pens laying down so that the ink doesn't just settle at the bottom or at the very bottom of the pen. So let's see, Tangerine is one of the other colors. And I'm not sure if there's a Tangerine, but I kind of have to look for it because I don't know how this is set up. It looks like it goes from light colors to like yellow, orange, and so on. But I will look. There's a Marigold. I don't see Tangerine. So that's what I'm saying. So it's not exactly the same. I think what I'm going to do is put these to the side, the ones I don't have a spot for. And what that'll do is let me know, like, oh, hey, you know, you need to just write it down here at its own little square somewhere, you know? So I'll continue doing this. I'm going to put these to the side, the ones that don't have names, and I'll come right back. Okay, I don't know what that noise is, but I live by a fire station, like at the end of my cul-de-sac. Actually, it's the front of the cul-de-sac, the end of the cul-de-sac houses. But anyway, I just want to show you real quick. This is the 24-piece set. So it's a nice variation of colors, really pretty, gorgeous hues. The black, the only one that well, there's three that I have a problem with right now. So the blue grays, I didn't realize this doesn't say anything about BG, so there's no blue gray, you know what I'm saying, letters, so that's that. And then these two I cannot find. So it's Tangerine and Bright Pink, but there are like pink names, and then like I said, there's other yellows that might be this name, Marigold possibly. So I am going to keep working, but I just want to show you that 24-piece set is pretty good. Okay guys, so I've been through the big kit from Tuesday Morning, right? The 24-piece primary is what they call it, 24. And through the red set, the black and gray set, the blues set, the neutrals set, and the pastels set. And I'm going to say the 24-piece is probably a nice comprehensive set, because a lot of these other guys had tons of repeats. So, you know, they chose pretty wisely in that first set there. So, other than the warm grays, which there are a ton of, no, I'm sorry, the blue grays, I haven't swatched those out. This is what I got from those papers, so I just kind of wanted to show them to you so you kind of have an idea of all the colors. The only ones that they don't have labels for in here that I see are like this pale yellow. So there is a spot for yellow, and since I don't really have pale yellow, what I'm going to do is probably put this one in that spot. And then I have bright pink and I have tangerine. So again, you know, tangerine, let's see what kind of color tangerine is. I'll just use it over here somewhere. I mean, to me that is probably what they would classify as sunflower or possibly marigold. Let me look in this other pack. Where's that black pack? I'm not going to order any more of these, so, well, maybe I will in the future, but I want to see if there was. I know there's an orange, which I think it's in the other set too. Pale yellow, lemon yellow, deep yellow. So I don't have one called marigold, do you know? If I really look in these. So I think that's where I'll put this one. Under marigold here. And I'll change the name to tangerine. I'll grab a pen in a minute. Oh, the other thing I was going to say is that there was a turquoise in this set from Firefly. But on here, there's a turquoise blue, and then there's a turquoise light green. And so I just put it into turquoise because I figured why not. And then later I came across one called turquoise blue. So this is turquoise blue, but look at the colors. Would you not classify that more of a green than this one? This one to me looks like turquoise blue. That one looks like turquoise green. But, you know, that's what they did. So I'm going to make a little note of that for both of those, actually. So this is actually turquoise. I'm going to scratch off the word blue. And this one is turquoise blue. And again, tangerine. So if I see anything like that, I'll just change it up myself. But it's a pretty good little thing. The markers, I mean, they have really nice, bright, vivid colors, you can see. There are differences in the colors, so that's always good. So again, I'll continue swatching them out. I don't think it's going to be a big deal. I mean, I'll use some of these guys. A lot of these are very different from what I already have, so that's good. But some of them are, again, overlapping. This is probably, like, okay, if you have a Tuesday morning, you can go get that $20 set. Why not? You can grab it. This one right here makes them about 50 cents a pen. Is a better deal. You get 50 of them. You have, obviously, more variety. But, you know, obviously, that's up to you. Hopefully, you got a little something from this video. I'll have the link for this specific color chart so you can color in your cheap marker color chart. And I think that's all I was going to mention. Again, pale yellow. I don't have a pale yellow, so I'll kind of figure out where that might need to go. I'll probably put it where yellow is, maybe a little bit higher because it's a lighter yellow. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you at the next one. Bye now. Okay, guys, I know I was kind of signing off, but I did want to come back and show you that from this 50 pack, these are all the same ones that were duplicates or warm gray. Yeah, no, blue grays that I couldn't, you know, put in there, which there's only a couple of those. So quite a few are duplicates, and in this pack there are 2 lavenders. Now I'm sure that's a mistake, but like I told you, this thing came already open. I don't know, maybe somebody else already returned it and then they sent it right back to me, you know, I don't know. That kind of bothers me. But these here are all new, and what I do like about these guys, the ones that are not repeats that are new, is that it really rounds out the browns and like skin tones that you might need. So let me see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 of them are new for 24 bucks or so, you know, and then you get basically refills of these other ones. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if that's worth it to you or not, or if it's worth just buying this for the cheaper, you know, 24 bucks and not buying any of the other ones from Tuesday morning, or buy the big kit. Like I said, they sell them like in an 80 set, 88, 60 something. This is the 50 piece. They sell them in 24s. They have lots of different sets. But there's one more that didn't have a name either, or on here, which would be this olive green, which is kind of funny because they have an olive yellow, and they had a dark olive or something like that, deep olive green, which I already used earlier from a different set, you know? So I'm thinking this olive green should be where olive yellow is, because when I try to sample it a little bit, let me see if I can show you. It is greeny, but it's kind of like these colors over here. I don't know. That's why I was like, maybe it's here, olive green, but no, it wasn't. So I'll find a spot for it. Maybe I will put it over here and just, I don't know. Kind of weird. Maybe I'll put it under here, under mint green, and I'll put that olive green and just say olive green there. Alright. Okay, so hopefully that helps. I know I didn't really, I kind of might be confused, guys, more than answered anything, but, you know, it's a good assortment of colors. Now, do they blend into each other? I don't know. I mean, it looks like you can probably blend some of these together. That's the point of swatching them out, so you can kind of see what's up. Like, even with this old red and wine red, I think those would complement each other pretty well. The old red to wine red, or rose red to geranium. You have a deep red, maybe that carmine goes with it. Coral red and cherry pink are very similar, but I think you can probably get some nice shading there. You know, these guys, this one looks deeper than this, but you know, that's why you look at it and you say, okay, these are probably the better colors for me to use, test it out a little bit and go from there. These grains are all over the place. Like, that is not in any way in my mind to show you how they should blend. But, you know, maybe that's just me, I don't know. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you at the next one. Bye now.